But you have people in parliament today who says, I don't care what you bring. If I open the door for you, you come and unseat me. So I am voting no to deny you that. What do you say to that member of parliament?
Yeah, I think it's in my view, it's hypocritical on some of them, their part. Like I said, if we are to go to certain homes of these members of parliament, some of them have their children who are dual citizens. Why did they make that choice for their wives to have children in Ghana as against flying them to the UK or US or whatever to have the children there? What was their intention when they made that decision that go live there, have children there, and then bring them so the child is secured in some way? I don't know what way or what kind of security they were looking when they did that. And they keep doing that for every child that they have had. And we know them, we have examples of them. So for you to be hypocritical in that sense, and then look in the face of others and says, hey, you are not allegiant. How are you living your allegiance when you made a decision to have your wife go and have a child in the US so they can hold a US passport? So people are not just being truthful to themselves. That is why we have the situation with the Ascent North and the Jomoro issue. It is something that has come to stay. People are going to have some form of allegiance. Now you are looking at those of us who made the decision to naturalize. But a time is coming, the maybe generation after us is coming, who did not make a choice to renounce or to naturalize. They, by virtue of where they are born or by the definition of the constitution of their country, confer citizenship on them.
Okay.
Confer citizenship on them. I am a Ghanaian. My parents are Ghanaians. My children are automatically Ghanaians. They are born in the US. And the US law says once you are born on my soil, you are a citizen of mine. So here you have a child who did not make any decision on his own, yet he has dual citizenship. Yeah. If you happen to have Ghanaians who are married to other nationals, who also have dual citizens in those countries, and Ghana, then they are even more multi, right. That would not be dual, even said multi-citizenship for those children, which is not no fault of theirs. And I believe that is where, as a country, we need to look at this issue very critically and not be entrenched in our stance and in our positions, but be more, I would say, inclusive. You cannot be exclusive and think that you are thinking or you love Ghana more than somebody you claim has an allegiance.
Okay, so what do you think? There was a time when Ghana was a trailblazer when it comes to politics in Africa. We were the first country to obtain political independence in south of the Sahara. We are perhaps one of the longest enduring democracy on the continent to date, right?
Yes.
But when it comes to diaspora issues, we're trailing.
Yeah, behind.
When it comes to ROPA, Ivorians in the diaspora are voting, Senegalese are voting, Malians are voting. In fact, in the case of Senegal, they have 6 parliamentary seats at the National Assembly dedicated for diasporans. Yes. Here's another example. Professor Lee is the Gabonese Minister of Environment, Land and Sea Resources. He's British. He has dual citizenship of United Kingdom and Gabon. The examples go on and on and on and on. The Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, dual citizenship. Now, these people, do you want to tell me that Netanyahu has made decisions that's of interest to the United States versus the interest of Israel? So what do you have to say to these naysayers now who, in spite of the overwhelming evidence that once you were Ghanaian, this is where your allegiance is, what do you have to say to them?
Yeah, I think I have to be blunt. I don't think these are people who love Ghana as they claim to love.
Okay.
Because if you are looking at, you love Ghana and you want the best for Ghana, and you want the long-term prosperity of Ghana, there's no way you are going to be exclusive of people. There's no way. Let's assume that you are even scared that these people are going to come and contest and take over your seats. How about the example you cited about Senegal? Create a diaspora seat. Have people contest in their various diaspora regions or continents, wherever they are, and represent their group in parliament. Then the issue of they coming home and competing with you is resolved. I mean, I don't think it's a no-brainer. The thing is, few people want to stay in power for how they want to make being in parliament some kind of a profession, as long as they can be there and shut the door for everybody. But at some point in time, like I said earlier, you are going to have to check out of parliament. Somebody new is going to come. And when new ideas come, your archaic stance probably may not stand the test of time. They need to open up, they need to be more, move with the times, and allow the open door for people who want to do so. Why are you taking advantage of me and say I should vote for you? That you are ready to accept. But you voting for me, that you are not ready to accept, that you are calling my allegiance to question. The same allegiance question is what is voting for you to be in parliament. I don't have allegiance, but I have allegiance to vote for you to put you in parliament. So how does that? It's very hypocritical stance, and I think they need to open up their minds and think beyond their generation, think beyond themselves, and think beyond the future of the generations yet unborn. And we've talked about diaspora bond and all that. If you are to bring that in, do you know how much money you'll be raking in for Ghana if you just open up? Because it's just the idea that opportunity is also there for me. If I want to contest, I can. It does not necessarily mean we are going to move in drones to come and take over the seats. I think it's an overstretched thinking. They should open up and be more inclusive of the diasporas.